Hello everyone, today we are going to learn about HashMap, the Java. So first we will write a sample program in the Java. First we will learn about why we need a HashMap, because there is already something called array list and arrays. Suppose we have an array of phone numbers, and it has name. It is a strings of array. It is array of strings, and this is array of names. And now we have array of phone numbers respectively. First we will have phone number of Bob 987 something something. Then we have phone number of 98 something something. Then we have phone number of 98 something something for the John. So we can use array list, and this array list can relate to this array of numbers. This is array of strings, and this is array of integer data type or long data type. Okay, and first name represents, this is zero index, this is first index, this is second index. So for zero index, Bob phone number will be this number, Mark phone number will be this number, John phone number will be this number. Okay, suppose we want to do some addition. Okay, we want to add a phone number of Sam also. Then this is how we can add phone number of Sam also, and 98 something 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 for the same phone number. And suppose we wanted to remove phone number of Mark, then first we have to remove phone number of Mark from here. Then we need to remove phone number of Mark from here also. So this is a lengthy process. Okay, and here some mistake can happen, because both arrays are independent. But theoretically we are saying index 0 represents the phone number of Bob, and first index number represents the phone number of John, and second index represents the phone number of Sam. So theoretically we are saying, but they are not related. They are not linked together. We are assuming like second index name represents the phone number of second index. So there are many possibilities when error can occur, when programmer can do something and which leads to an error. Okay, if programmer is not carefully handling the indexes. So that is why HashMap got introduced. In HashMap you can directly save the number into key in the form of key value pair, like Mark will be key, and value will be phone number of Mark, like phone number of Mark will be 97 something something. Then Bob will be the key, and phone number will be in, and we have same is the key, and we have phone number for the same. This is it. So this phone number is associated with the Mark. This phone number is associated with the Bob directly. This phone number is associated with the Sam directly. So this is known as HashMap. Okay. So that is why we have introduced HashMap into Java. So suppose we can have HashMap, and it can be phone numbers equal to new HashMap. Okay, so this is our HashMap, and we can import java.util start semicolon. Okay, and we can add some values into this HashMap like this. We have created HashMap of phone numbers, so we can add some values like put, and key will be Bob, value will be phone number. Okay, so and we can print this phone numbers also. Let's run this program and see the output. See, phone number HashMap is created. Currently it doesn't have any value, so it's empty. It is representing to HashMap only, and here we are assigning Bob with this phone number. So phone numbers hash map will have Bob and this number. So here we have printed phone number hash map. So it has Bob equal to this number. Okay. But here we can specify a data type also for this hash map. Keys will be in the form of string, and phone numbers will be into the integer form. Okay. Here we are not using int. Here we are not using int. We are not using int. We are using capital integer. It means it represents to non-primitive data type. Okay. It is an object. Okay. It is representing to object of integer. And similarly here also we can put specify the data type. Name our key will be string, and data will be type of integer only. And we can put few more phone numbers. We can put phone number for Mark also. Mark 98. Okay, and we can put one more phone number for John. Okay, let's run this program and see the output. It will have Bob as a key and this phone number into HashMap, Mark as a key and this phone number into HashMap, John as a key and this phone number into the HashMap. So we will run this program line by line. So initially we are creating phone number of HashMap data type, and key will be string, and our phone number will be integer kind of data type. Initially phone numbers will be empty, and we are putting Bob and his number into the phone number HashMap. Then Mark, then we are putting John, and at line number 9 we are printing the HashMap itself. So it will print values for Mark, Bob, and John. Okay, with these name as a key. So Bob will have this value as a phone number, John will have this phone number, Mark will have this phone number, and we can print values also. Suppose I want to print all the values in this phone number, so values will print all the phone numbers. And suppose I want to print all the numbers, all the keys, so key set will print the all the keys into the phone number. Okay, so let's run this program and see the output. Oh, I have to put y here, key set. At line number 9 will print key value pairs of this phone numbers, and at line number 10 we will print only values are this value, then this value, and this value. It will print a array list of these values, and then we are printing key set. So it will print Bob, then it will print Mark, then it will print Mark and John. Okay. And see one more thing you can see. First we have created key value pair of Bob and his number. Then we have, so Bob and his number is there. Then we have created key value pair for Mark and his phone number. So here we have first John. We have Mark and his phone number as a last key value pair, and we have John and his phone number as a last key value pair in assigning the values. But here in the actual hash map we have John as a second value. So in array we have index order. There is guaranteed about the values or their order. Okay, because values will be stored in according to their indexes in the array. But in the hash map values will not have any order. Okay, like John is appearing before the Mark is appearing as a last element. So they don't have this kind of order into the hash map. But key value pair will be linked. Bob will have his own phone number only, John will have his own phone number only, Mark will have his own phone number only. So order will be, there will not be any kind of index order, but they will have their respective values. At line number 10 we are printing values, so phone numbers will be printed. See, as a array list phone numbers is printed. Then we are printing keys, means names of these key value pair. So Bob, John, and Mark will be printed. Okay, and similarly we have another method into the hash map, like contains hashmap dot contains key. Okay, so Bob is present or not. Similarly, suppose I want to checking for Alex, if Alex is present or not, so it will be false. It will be false, and Bob is present into our hash map, so it will be true. And similarly, I can check for values also. Contains value, value, and contains. So value is suppose 9999. This value is present or not, so this will be false. And suppose I check for value 98543, 98543, value of John. So this value is present, so it will print true. And this value is not present into our hash map, so it will print false. Alex is not present into our key set, so it will print false. Bob is present into our key set, so it will print true. Let's run this program and see the output. Let's run this program line by line. So these key value pairs are printed. Now we are checking for values and keys. So values will be printed, keys will be printed, and now we are checking contains Bob or not. Yeah, Bob is present into our hash map, so it will print true. And we are checking for Alex, it will be false. See, it will be false. Okay. Then we are checking for this number. If this hash map contains this number or not. We know this number is not present into the hash map, so it will print false. See, false. And then we are checking for this number 98543, and we know 98543 is present as a phone number of John, so this will be true. See, true. Okay. Now suppose Bob had changed his phone number. Suppose now Bob had changed his number, so and we want to update his phone number, his new number. Then what we can do, we can use phone nums dot replace. Replace, want to replace phone number. We want to change phone number for Bob, and value will be suppose he got the phone number like 98888. This phone number, this is the new phone number of the Bob, and we are updating phone number of the Bob. So this is how we can update the phone number of Bob, and we have updated the phone number of Bob. What we are doing, we are just doing replace. And suppose we had assumption that Alex is also present into this hash map, but Alex was not present, and we are trying to update the phone number of Alex, so it will be false only. Nothing will happen. But at line number 16, we are updating phone number of Bob, so phone number of Bob will be updated. Let's run this program and see the output. And here I can print the latest value of Bob also, like latest value of Bob. So latest value of Bob will be new phone numbers, and we can put this whole thing into the print statement. Let's run this program and see the output. 17. Now we will execute line number 17. So phone number of Bob is replaced, and we want to replace the phone number of Alex, and we know Alex doesn't exist into the hash map, so we won't be able to update the phone number of Alex because Alex is not present into the hash map. Here at line number 19, we are printing the phone numbers hash map. So Bob will have new value. See, 9 4 times 8, 9 4 times 8. It means the value of Bob is updated. And at line number 20, using the get method, we are printing value present into the Bob key. So 9 4 times 8 is printed. Okay. First, we will check value of Alex is present or not. If value is not present, then we want to add this value into the hash map. Then we can use this method, put if absent. Okay, and we can have another method like ph nums dot remove. If we want to remove some key value pair, suppose we want to remove key value pair of Mark. So now mark will be removed, and we can print the updated hash map. Okay, we can print updated hash map. So what we are doing nothing special. We are checking for Alex value. If Alex value is not present, then add this Alex value using put if absent method. And at line number 21, we are saying that remove the key value pair of mark. Mark doesn't exist for us anymore. Okay, so we don't want to store phone number of mark in our phone numbers hash map. So we are removing mark value, and at line number 22, we are printing the updated hash map. Let's run this program and see the output. So at line number 17, we are replacing value for Bob. Value for Bob will be updated. At line number 18, we are saying add the Alex if Alex is not present. Okay. So Alex will be added. At line number 19, we are printing phone numbers hash map. So phone number hash map is printed. So here we have Alex value because recently we have added Alex value. Then we have updated Bob value. Bob earlier Bob had 98743 phone number. Now Bob has this phone number, updated phone number, and John value is present and Mark value is present. Then at line number 20, we are just printing the value for Bob. We are printing value for Bob only. Okay. So value for Bob is printed. This is the updated value of Bob. And we are at line number 21, we are removing value of Mark. So Mark will be removed. Okay. Now Mark is gone. See, this Mark will be gone. And we are here we are printing updated hash map of phone numbers. So mark is gone. See, this is the updated hash map of the phone numbers. This is the updated hash map for the phone numbers. Mark is gone. So this was all about hash map into the Java. I hope you understood it.